How feeling the big boy thing, man?
Oh yeah, we just, we parlaying. I'm here with my big cousin, man. We just went to Smoke and Mirrors, shot some good content, headed back. I'm on that big curfew, got to be back 9 o'clock. So we just headed back. Great vibes. Food was good. Food was good. I'm not a critic. I'm just telling you the food was good. But, the ambiance is what really had me being at the rooftop. It's been a long time since I experienced that, so it felt good to be out to see some people.
Yeah.
Connect, have some good conversations. So it was a blessing.
Yeah, yes indeed, man.
Blessing,
Just
man.
happy to be out here having a good time, man.
Yeah, man. Ankle monitor and all. We out here,
They saw it, man.
Yeah.
They saw the monitor,
Yeah,
man.
So, just out here enjoying life.
Hey, man, I think the craziest thing about that monitor, man, is people could relate to that, man.
Yeah, because you never know whose brother, sister. Everybody make mistakes, I'm not the only one and I won't be the last, unfortunately. You know what I mean? That fall victim to the system. And I was a part of the system, so I should have known better, but, you live and you learn. So, I just got to continue to embrace the situation and, just be a vessel. Just be a vessel, Just having that conversation with the waiter, just saying, hey, nobody really asked you how's your day, and I just told her my story, I'm here, being on home confinement, and she could relate, Her cousin or brother was locked up, and that just started a good rapport, you know what I mean? And the night went even smoother, So you gotta connect with the people, Gotta connect with the people, and don't whatever. Like my situation is coming from prison, but any type of situation that you may be in where you feel down, man, hold your head up because there's so many people that can relate to you. You may not be able to feel it or comprehend it or be around that in that moment, but trust me, everybody has a story. Everybody has a story, man. We got ups, downs, frowns, jokes, smiles, Right now, I'm just in a moment of just being thankful and grateful to God, that I got a second chance, to hit the reset button on my life and just move forward in a positive direction. That's just what it's about, Our first video when I shot coming to DC, I didn't post any pictures. I just wanted to be fully immersed in the moment of being free, and being with my cousin and just the appreciation and just soaking everything in. Even being out, one of the waitresses, remember, I was like, hey, what you want for a tip? She said 300. I met her halfway, 150. If I can bless somebody, you know what I mean? Because I'm in a situation or position that I can, I'm going to do it. And that's what it's all about. You know what I mean?
And she was another one, man. She said her uncle had just got out too.
Of prison too, yeah. So, just sharing a story. And I just hope when people tuning in, like they catching a vibe and seeing where I'm at, change is good, for me. This change has been great for me overall, And I hope my spirit and, my content and, hopefully I'll be talking on big stages, going to these boys' homes, going to these prisons and just letting people know like, hey, this is where I'm at. So it's just truly a blessing, and I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for the opportunity. I couldn't have gone through all the things that I went through and then share my vulnerability, my weakness, and then my strengths that came from it. I have to share that with people. I have to. So, we're just going to keep on, filming, keep on doing it, Look forward to the book coming. I'm working on that. I should be dropping some content on that. Anybody out there that want to do business with me or want me to come speak to some schools, my email Mamadou B Gondo with Mamadou B Gondo at gmail.com. It's gonna be on my social media soon too. So, let's work. Let's work in doing our part. We know we live in a fallen world and things are never going to be perfect or in a perfect harmony. We're always going to be in a fractional world, but, we can do our part to make things better. You know what I mean? If it's for right now, if it's for the next generation, you know. And that's just what I plan to do with other people, because it ain't about me. You know, it's about me using my story to impact people and bonding with other people and working together with the same vision, the same drive to even reach more people, you know, possibly outside the United States, in other countries, you know. There's no limit. There's no limit. So, you know, I look forward to the process. You know, I know it's going to be ups and downs. I know it's going to be a lot of talk, a lot of naysayers, but what I realize, it comes with the territory, you know. I'm ready for it, you know. I'm ready for it in this moment, in this space of my life. I'm ready for the challenge, and I'm ready to lead by example, you know. And I'm ready to be held accountable, you know. So, I mean, that's just important, you know. That's the most significant thing I did was take responsibility for my actions and realizing, you know, what I did. Not only to the citizens in Baltimore, what I did to myself and my family, you know, being away from them, you know, and it impacted my family in a tough way. So, you know, I have to walk that path, you know, not only for myself, but for my family, you know what I mean? For my little nephew that I have now, you know, for my cousin that's beside me right now. You know, I got people cheering me on, you know, and I got to just move forward in a positive direction, you know? So don't let any situation, you know, cripple you or say you can't do this or you can't do that, you know? There's always hope, you know? Even having a felony, you're going to get a job, you're going to get rejection. I dealt with that, you know, but you never know. You might have a manager when you go there, they know somebody or family member that's been in prison, and they relate to it and they give you a shot. You know what I mean? Even if you're not in prison, you know, doors are still going to close in your face. But just know, when one door closed, two more open, or a window open, something's going to open for you, you know? Just stay steadfast and trust in the man above, you know what I mean? You know, that's just it. You know, so we living life, enjoying life, having a good time, and, you know, just here to lead, you know, just here to lead, you know, especially with prison reform. Like, that is, you know, like, all systems are flawed, I understand that, but I have to be a pillar for that. You know, I have to be a pillar for that, you know, and hopefully I'm sitting up in front of Congress and just giving them a backdrop of what I believe that can be beneficial, you know what I mean, moving forward in policing, especially in the inner cities. It's a need for that, you know what I mean? Whether it's me speaking at academies, whether it's me coming up with a plan, you know, I'm all for it. Because I mean, I have the knowledge, you know? And the unique thing about me, I can actually speak openly and truthfully about situations. I don't have to sugarcoat or paint myself as this saint, you know. I'm flawed. You know, I got locked up for racketeering, you know. I did a lot of things that I'm not proud about, you know. But in that same breath, I learned a lot from it, you know. And all I can do is ask for forgiveness and keep moving forward. I gotta leave the past in the past, because that is not my true character, you know what I mean? You know, so we just want to just continue to strive forward, you know? The more and more I get more freedom to do things, you know, and, you know, I'll continue to gradually progress, you know? But I definitely appreciate, shout out to my probation officer, shout out to my case manager at the halfway house, you know, just allowing me, you know what I mean, to just chase my vision, you know. I appreciate it, you know, for what that's worth, you know. So it goes a long way for me, you know, because I've been thinking about this moment that I am right now for almost 7 years, you know, almost 7 years, you know, just trying to formulate what I'm gonna do. And now I'm here, I'm actually doing it, you know. So when you actually write your notes down, if you want to be a bus driver, a lawyer, whatever you may want to be, the president, you know, write them down and execute them. Take one step at a time. That's what I did. You know, that's what I did. You know, and you know, some things take longer, than others, but you know, it all comes together at the end because you're putting in the work. You know, and you know, nobody's going to do the work for you. You got to put in the work, and it's going to be a long process. And you know, I remember many sleepless nights. You know, my first night at the halfway house, I ain't sleep for 24 hours straight. I was just up, full with adrenaline. I want to go. I want to do this. I want to do this. But in the same breath, I had to learn that it's a process, and I have to take my time, and I can't do everything in one day. You know, so I had to realize that and soak that in. So it's going to be moments in your life where, you know, hearing me say that, you're going to, okay, I can remember, you know, Mamadou Gondo, he said that, you know, and that's what I'm going through. So, you know, that's just it. This is where I'm at, cuz.
All right.
I think we good.
All right.